So you spend thousands of dollars on Scrum Master training and spend even more hours on self-development, personal development, and more hours on applying for Scrum Master job, but you're not still getting invited to interviews. I'm going to share several things that you might be doing wrong today that you need to fix, and if you fix those, you should see a drastic change in the interview process. Number one, your resume is missing key Scrum and Agile terminologies. It's a no-brainer. If you say you're a Scrum Master, hiring managers want to see Scrum and Agile terminologies well written, well utilized in your resume, because it demonstrates your experience. Make sure that you have this in your resume. Number two, you have too much information or too little information on your resume. I reviewed resumes where there's so much information, a lot of it irrelevant, and sometimes it really gets overwhelming to read that resume. Most of the time, hiring managers might get overwhelmed with just too much information that is irrelevant and discard your resume to the side, missing important things that they would have picked up your resume so that they can focus on all the tons of resumes that they have to review. Or you have too few information on your resume and people can't even tell if you are qualified for this job because there's just nothing much that they can see in your resume. Number three, typos and grammar errors. In today's world, we have free tools out there, free spelling checkers. We also have grammar software, for example, like Grammarly, that you could use to check for spelling errors and grammar errors and fix them. So make sure that when you're sending your resume, you check it, double check it, send it to that friend who pays attention to detail to help you review your resume. There's no excuse to send over a resume full of grammatical errors to a hiring manager. It doesn't show attention to detail. Number four, poor resume format or layout. There's so many resume templates that exist out there. All you simply need to do is look for a resume template that resonates with you and that is well formatted, really looks good and pleasing to the eye. Take that and put your experience on it so that when someone reads it, they're able to see your job information clearly presented and can actually see that you're suited for the job. And the last but not the least is sometimes you're either overqualified or underqualified for the job. Yes, that's true. Sometimes the job you apply for, it might be way below your experience level, and hiring managers would rather hire someone who's suited for the job because they don't want someone who will come in and be dissatisfied with the job. And sometimes you might be underqualified for a senior role that you apply. So as much as possible, try to strike a balance in the roles that you apply for. Make sure that your experience fits, make sure that your qualifications fit, so that you have the opportunity to be one of the top candidates for the job. Follow us for more tips on how to improve your Scrum Master job search process.